Welcome into the Ben and Travis Echoes, taking on the Fayetteville Goon Patrol, made up of many of my students, some former students. They paid $5 to my St. Jude fundraiser to be on this team. Goon Patrols, Fayetteville Goon Patrols. Strike two from Bryce Millison. Starting pitcher for the Echoes. Cranked it. Nice base knock for Goon Patrol to get this thing started. Bryce Millison, famed filmer of Ben and Travis videos, sitting in to face famous Luke Hall, shortstop for Fayetteville Riverside student. Takes strike one and calls a 255 hitter. For the Goon Patrol, foul ball, be 0-2 the count with one on, no outs. Goon Patrol trying to get started fast here. Ball one, a 1-2 count. And frozen pizza, Luke Hall strikes out. That's the Friday refresh. 35-minute motivational podcast from All-Pro counselor Ben Hayes. Every other Friday, got a brand new one coming out tomorrow morning. Sawyer Langston steps in. Also a Riverside student, 175 hitter, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. He is the third baseman in this game. He takes strike one, actually swinging strike one from Bryce Millison. Strike two, swinging. Third ball from Millison going to be fouled out. Wyatt Langston staying in. Sawyer Langston, I'll get it right in a minute, staying in, battling. Ball two, 2-2 the count, 1 out, 1 on. For the Goon Patrol. Leadoff hitter. Stroked one to center field. Langston still hanging in. Another frozen pizza strikeout. That's 2 Ks, one hit. Friday refresh. 35-minute motivational podcast. Got a brand new one coming out tomorrow. John Bramblett steps in. Right fielder. Going to take strike one from Bryce Millison. He's going to hit that one off the gut, and it's going to be a base knock. Mahan's going to hold him at second base.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 42.
Connor Gross steps in. Center fielder for the Goon Patrol. Got a man on. Got 2 on. Man in scoring position, 2 outs. Goon Patrol trying to get on the board to start, and that'll be strike one, fastball to Connor Gross. Strike two, swinging. Going to get out of this one here. Bryce Millison kind of in a jam. More than normal, it's going to be fouled. It will reach the bleachers down the first base line. Ball one, 1-2, 2 outs, 2 on. That's going to be hit, and it's going to be a big hit from Connor Gross. It's going to score a run. Going to actually score 2. And a 2-0 hole. Millison not used to this. Connor Gross with a big knock to center field. With 2 outs and 1 still on, that's Connor Gross with the double to give the Goon Patrol a 2-0 lead. Millison still throwing strikes nonetheless. 1-1 the count. Not going to get out of here without his scars. Start this thing. So he popped up. It is going to be deep, but it looks like Travis Creasy, yours truly, will reel in the out to get out number 3, but not before Goon Patrol gets a nice jump on a 2-0 lead. 3 hits given up in the top of the first. Bradley Dupree steps in with a .448 average, 1 home run, and 17 RBIs as he faces Amari Harrison, who throws ball 1. He's an 8.40 ERA. Ball 2. Quick 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. There's another one. 2-2 the count, and Dupree now ready. And he's a late swing. Should have left that one home. That's a strikeout from Amari Jefferson. Tommy Peterson, 490 hitter, 1 home run, 21 RBIs. He's going to take ball 1 inside. Number 11, the shortstop. Second batter. There's strike 1. 2-1 the count, 1 out. 3-1, low, off the mark. And he's going to walk Tommy Peterson over to first base, and 1 on for the Echoes.
Number 14.
Will Monahan, a .521 average hitter, takes strike 1, 4 home runs, 21 RBI, and that's 2 straight strikes. Harrison goes down low, gets that one's going to poke it down the middle. Connor Gross reels it in, throws it over to Luke Hall at shortstop, and 2 on for the Echoes, 1 out with Ben Hayes, .576 hitter, 5 home runs, 25 RBIs with 2 on, and that's strike 1 for Hayes. Ball 1, 1-1 with 1 out and 2 on. Ball 2, 2-1. There's the second strike, 2-2. Hangs that one up. A little bit too much of a jump. They're not going to tag up, and that's 2 outs. Mistake, base running. Travis Creasy stepping in. 2 outs, 2 on, down 2-0 to the Goon Patrol. Ball 1. Brady 3 left fielder. Takes strike 1, 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Ball 2, 2-1. Strike number 2. Barely got a piece of that one. That's going to leave it bases loaded. Will be a single. Young Bramblett drills it in. Daniel Creasy steps in. .393 hitter, 1 home run, 17 RBIs. Bases loaded. Takes ball 1. Echoes in a 2-0 hole on the scoreboard. Takes strike 1. That's 2-1 the count. 3-1. It take all the way, and that's if it is full count. Oh, he is all over that, just out in front. It's that one that's going to bring in a base knock. Daniel Creasy will be out. Two outs. Bases loaded. 2-1 the score with Blake Coleman taking strike 1. 345 average. He's going to be all over that one. That's going to bring another one to tie this thing up. Blake Coleman, resident Barner with an RBI. Brought to you by the Helping Healing Humor on the Ben and Travis podcast. Brand new mental health podcast from Christian Perspective every Tuesday. Favorite podcast provider, benandtravis.com. Kevin Creasy steps in, .421 average. 1 home run, 17 RBIs. He's got 2 that are off the mark, 2-0 the count. That'll be strike 1 with bases loaded, 2 outs, a 2-2 game.
Ball inside.
Ball 3 to Kevin Creasy. See, that was down the middle. He jumps all over. It's going to be another base knock, and your Echoes take the lead 3-2. They're Helping Healing Humor. The Ben and Travis podcast. Ronan Bryce Millicent steps in. .615 average, 2 RBIs. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Can help himself out. Base knock here. Gave up 2 runs at first. Very unlike him. Takes 2 off the mark. Jumps on that one. That's actually going to be multiple bases down the first base line. He's unable to handle it. It's going to be a double for Bryce Millicent, making it 6-2 in the bottom of the first. Huge to help his chances. Scores a bunch of runs. Helping Healing Humor with Ben Travis podcast on runs. Dupree steps in. He's got 1-1-2 out. He's going to jump on that one. It's going to be foul. Going to be way out front. Millicent's still on second base. Chops that one over. Luke Hall's going to go easy to first. That'll be 3 outs, but not before your Ben and Travis Echoes get 6 runs to take a 4-run lead as Escro Bautista steps in, the catcher for the Goon Patrol. .222 average, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Nelson blows that strike fastball right down the middle for strike number 1. Strike 2 to follow it up. foul ball from Escrow. And strikeout swinging, brought to you by the Friday Refresh. Lawson Dobbins steps in, right fielder. Also one of my students, a 108 hitter right now. 0 home runs, 2 RBIs. Goon Patrol looking to climb back in after a big first inning. Unfortunately, the defense gives up 6 runs to make it 6-2 lead for the Echoes. Unfortunately for them, happy for us. And Dobbins goes down, strikes out. We give him 2 outs. Amari Harrison steps in, starting pitcher for the Goon Patrol. Ball 1. Ball 2. Nelson throws a strike. It's fouled back for strike number 1. Strike 2, swinging from Harrison. 2 outs, no one on. Your Ben and Travis Echoes lead 6-2, and that's going to be strikeout number 3. Strikes out the side, 3 up, 3 down. 3 Ks for Mr. Millicent. Tommy Peterson steps in. He was walked last time to get the rally started. A .490 average, 1 home run. Start the bottom of the second with a ball 1 with a 6-2 Echoes lead. Ball 2 inside. Both of those off the mark inside. Moves in a little bit, gets the strike. 2-1. Got 3-1 to Peterson. And full count. Peterson goes down low. Woodward at second base, diving snag over the first for the first out. Will Mahan 1-for-1 with a single. 5.31 average. Takes ball 1. 1 out for the Goon Patrol. 6-2 lead, 2 off the mark to start with. Mahan all over that. It's going to be a base knock into center field for Will Mahan, who's safe at first with 1 out, trying to get something going. Ben Hayes steps in, 0-for-1. Catcher's got a good arm. You won't see him testing them too much today, especially with a 6-2 lead. That's strike 1, 1-1 to count. 1 out, Will Mahan on, and ball 2 way high. 2-1 to Hayes. 3-1, 1 out to Hayes. There's a strike. Slow moving. Check over to first. Make sure Will Mahan's not going in. Back again. To no Will Mahan, not going. Pope, Luke Hall over to second. Going to be a double play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Echoes there. 6-2 lead with Cooper Bullseye, center fielder, who is 1-for-1. The single started off the big top of the first for the Goon Patrol to get a 2-0 lead. Score is 6-2 Echoes right now with 2 strikes on Bullseye. Another changeup gets him, and it's 4 straight Ks for Bryce Millicent as Luke Hall steps in, 0-for-1. 7th grader at Riverside takes strike number 1, 98 miles per hour. Slider going to be hit foul down the first baseline. Foul ball, close to fair. Down the first baseline, and it's going to be frozen pizza. Luke Hall goes down, and it is 5 straight strikeouts. Friday refresh strikeouts from Bryce Millicent as Sawyer Langston steps in. 3rd baseman for today. Strike right down the middle from Millicent. 2 outs. Be ball 1 off the mark. Strike 2, check swing. Did not go all the way around, but it didn't matter. It was in there for a strike. And strike 3, 6 straight Ks from Bryce Millicent after giving him 2 runs in the first. He's been lights out. As yours truly, Travis Christie steps in, .419 average. Takes strike 1 inside. Got that one. It's going to pop down, a little pop over the second baseman. for a base knock from Travis Creasy. Yours truly. Good looking guy. Goon Patrol making a pitching change. They're going to move to Lawrence Payne, 129 ERA, trying to keep the damage low. Daniel Creasy in, strike one to Daniel Creasy. Ball one. Ball two, 2-1 the count, no outs. There's strike two to make it 2-2, 1 off. Make that full 3-2 count. Over to Creasy to make sure he's not going anywhere. And pops that one up. It's going to be an easy out for the second baseman, Woodward. Put one down. Creasy still on first. Might be tempted to take a look. Blake Holland steps in, takes strike one. Creasy's going, and he is dead meat at second base for the second out. Holland takes ball one, 1-2, 2 outs. Somebody's got to try it. I guess they have to. On a little poke, second base over first. That'll be out number 3 as we head to the top of the fourth. 6-2 lead. John Bramlett steps in. He's got a single, 1-for-1 on the day, facing Millicent. Takes strike one fastball. Strike two. Hung it up. Will mind into shallow center field for out number 1. Connor Gross, who had the double last time to get 2 runs on the board for the Goon Patrol. Takes strike one, at 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Curveball down the third base. Foul. Blake Holloman makes an effort. Unable to hold that one in. And there's a strikeout. 7 out of the last 8 are strikeouts for Bryce Milson. Got Claudette Woodward, the second baseman, who's been tearing us up on defense. Hit that one a ton. It's got a chance to get out of here, and does. Home run, Goon Patrol, Claudette Woodward. Not only hurting us in the defensive area, but goes 395 feet right field, home run. We're a 6-3 ball game. Goon Patrol cuts it to half at a 6-3. 2 outs. Top of the fourth, Escrow Bautista, fresh off throwing myself out, crunched to second, takes strike one. Steve Wright. Strike two. Strike three. Strike three. 7 out of 9, 8 out of 10. The last batters, unfortunately, one of those was a home run. Strikeouts. Kevin Creasy steps in, 1-for-1, a single with an RBI. 6-3 lead for the Echoes. He takes ball one, way outside and low. There's a strike. Follow it up, 1-1. 2-1, bottom of the fourth, excuse me. Nowhere close to a strike, and we swing at it. Kept waiting for it to come back in, I guess. Hits that one a ton. It may have the distance. Center field, home run. Kevin Creasy comes back, gets him some. He goes center field, 435. Anything you can do, I can do better. Second home run of the season, 19 RBIs. Big game for Kevin Creasy so far today. As Bryce Millicent steps in to face a pitching change, Remy Walsh will come in for the Goon Patrol. If you're the starting pitcher, you're still in. You love that home run there. You get it 7-3, get you back. 1-1 the count, no outs. 2-1, 7-3 lead over the Goon Patrol. Late decision to swing on that one. Hits it right to the second baseman. Bradley Dupree, 0-for-2, steps in for the Echoes. Strike one. 1-1 the count, 1 out. Late decisions on these hits, killing the Echoes as it goes to bullseye at first base. He steps on first and an out. Peterson steps in, 0-for-1 on the day with a walk. Takes strike one with 2 outs. Low, ball one. Third base. 1-2. Man, off the catch pitcher, and he's gonna leg it out. Pitcher unable to handle it. 2 for 2. Will Mayan, 540 average, 4 home runs, 21 RBIs, and he's gonna get plunked. A 93-mile-an-hour beanball. That's not gonna be happy. Let me tell you. That's brought to you by the good old-fashioned dislike. In the fall, we'll start it back up. The good old-fashioned dislike. College football, pro football, 3 to 5 minute podcast to let you know why we like one team, dislike one another. We come to the team that we're rooting for. Check over to second. 2 outs, 2 on for Ben Hayes. He's got a 1-1 count. That'll be a strike right down 1-2. Ball inside. Right to the second baseman over the first for the easy out. We strand 2. Not until after Kevin Creasy goes yard, center field. Austin Dobbins, 0 for 1 on the day, steps in. His team trails 7-3. Top of the 5th. It's a ball from Millicent. It's a piece of it, foul ball, 1-1 count. 2-1. Two. Strike 3. Should not have swung at that, but he did. Remy Walsh, relief pitcher, steps in. 1 out for the Echoes. Strike 1 down the middle. Fastball. Fouled off by Remy Walsh. And another strikeout for Bryce Millicent. 2 outs on the inning. Cooper Bullseye, center fielder, steps in to face Millicent. He swings and misses. 83-mile-an-hour changeup. Takes the strike. Strikes him out. Millicent's either giving up base knocks, home runs, or strikeouts. That's the only options you have while in the base. Travis Creasy steps in. Yours truly, 429. You can take ball 1 from Willie Walsh. Goon trail 7-3. It's the bottom of the 5th. 2 straight off the mark. There's a strike. 2-1. It's on that one. Probably should have let it go. Not that one. Center field, right up the gut. Gross rolls it in. The old Travis to first base, thrown out on his last attempt. Doubt we'll see him trying to steal again. 1 for 2, Daniel Creasy. 1 on. There's strike 1. 1-1 the count. No outs. Travis Creasy on first. Ball 2, 2-1. Daniel's got to jump all over that. It's got a chance to go the distance, and does. A 2-run bomb from Daniel Creasy. 431. Left center. Make this thing 9-3. Creasy goes yard. Second home run of the season, 20th RBI. To clear the bases, no outs. Your resident Barner steps in. Takes strike 1, Blake Holloman. No outs, no 1 on. 1-1 to count. Bottom of the 5th. That's going to come in there, and he's going to be all over that for a base knock from Blake Holloman. 9-3 on the Goon control. Kevin Creasy, he's 2 for 2 with a home run. They're going to make a pitching change with Conrad Evans stepping in. Holloman all, no outs. Home run hitter Kevin Creasy up to bat. Strike 1. 1-1 inside and high. Kevin Creasy got a piece of that one. It might be another home run. It's going to be gone. And the bombs keep coming. The Helping Healing Unit of Ben and Travis podcast. Mental health from a Christian perspective. 419 feet. Kevin Creasy hitting 2 jacks in this game to make it 11-3 with Bryce Millicent stepping in. A very nice lead and taking 2 off the mark to start. 3-0 the count. And there's a walk. Nelson's going to go take first base. Dupree steps in. First base. It's ball 1. 1-0 the count. 1 on. 11-3 the lead. Strike 1 there. They're not going to be waiting anymore. The lead's big enough. They're going to take a little bit of the patience, the governor, off taking those pitches, and it's going to be a double for Bradley Dupree. Peterson steps in with 2 on. Second and third, no outs. An 11-3 game, and Peterson's going to get plunked. That's the second beanball. Brought to you by the good old-fashioned Dislike Podcast, football podcast, 3 to 5 minutes. Talk about reasons we like and dislike each team playing that week. Bases loaded for Will Miney. Football rivalry. Decide who we're cheering for. 2-0. Got 3-0 with the bases loaded. 11-3 lead. Mahan will take this pitch, and that's a walk. And they walked in with Hayes stepping in. He's 0 for 3 today. Bases loaded. 12-3 lead for the Echoes on the Goon Patrol. There's a strike. 1-1 the count. Bases loaded. Hayes is going to hit that a ton, and he might have a grand salami, and he does. Another helping Healy unit. Lupin and Travis. Podcast home run. Well, from a Christian perspective, Ben Hayes goes yard. We got 3 home runs in this inning to make it 16-3. 3 for 3. Travis Creasy with 3 singles. They're going to make another pitching change with Greg Phelps coming in. Looks like the Echoes will be subbing as well. Manuel Lafayette will come in for Travis Creasy, yours truly. With the bases completely clear, he takes strike 1, no out. 16-3 lead. Takes 2 strikes. And he's going to take that third, and he's out. Frozen pizza. Daniel Creasy steps in. They're going to sub him. Actually, they're not going to sub him. 1 out. 16-3. Takes strike 1 with 1 out. Should not have swung at that. That was going to be way outside. Hit that one. Gotta hit that one. Might be off the wall. It is. He's going to be safe at second base. Third baseman mishandles it, but it doesn't matter. With a double with 1 out, Blake Holloman steps in. Takes ball 1. 2-0. 3-0. And he's walked. Holloman will take the free base. 1 out. Kevin Creasy steps in. 2 home runs. Single. He's got 4 RBIs on the day. 1 out, 2 on for Kevin Creasy. He takes strike 1.
Off the plate.
1-1. 1 out, 2 on. Ball 2. Runners are on first and second. Kips that one. Will be out number 2, but not before he advances the runners. Gonna make a sub here. Looks like Grady Austin will come in for Kevin Creasy after that at bat. Got to see if he can keep going. 2 outs, 2 on for Millicent. 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Gonna get, he just gets there. Connor Gross with a 2-run saving catch. 16-3 lead. They broke it wide open. Home runs galore, and Ellison will be sticking it out as Luke Hall steps in yet again. He is now pitching to Grady Austin. 95-mile-an-hour strike that Luke Hall looked at. Swings at that one and misses. The foul ball, 2 strikes. It's another frozen pizza strikeout from
the third baseman,
Prospects.
number 24.
Friday Refresh, going to be a brand new episode. tomorrow morning. Check it out. I'll splash it on our Patreon, and you've already got it. Patreon.com/Ben and Travis. 2 strikes. One of those a foul ball. Working on Sawyer Langston here, who swings and strikes out for the second out of the inning. Right fielder John Bramlett steps in. Takes ball 1.
Steve Wright.
Strike 1. It's that one foul down the right field line. Fouled the other way this time. Watch out, dugout. He popped up. Looks like Peterson at shortstop is going to camp under it to end the inning, or go to the bottom of the 6th. Excuse me. Looks like it's going to be about time to clear the pitches here. Bradley Dupree steps in, reached base last time, takes ball 1, bottom of the 6th. Ball 2, in control, trailing the Echo 16-3. Strike 1 to Dupree. They go down and hit that one right up the middle. A little dribbler, but enough to get on first. Peterson steps in with Dupree on first, the leadoff hitter. Greg Phelps in, throws strike 1. He's a 8.44 ERA. He got 3 Ks in the season. 1-1 count to even it.
Steve Wright.
Strike 2 low, but it's enough. Peterson hits that one right at Sawyer Langston at third base for out number 1. Buford Fryo steps in, and Ronald Duran steps in for Goon Patrol. Ball 1 to Buford. Relief for Will Mayan. And strike 1. 1-1 the count. 1 out, 1 on first. That was a weird pitch. Very slow. Up the gut. It's going to be a base knock for Frya. Advancing. 3 to second base with 1 out. And he steps in after a grand slam. He'll be replaced by Pants Cobb. 2 on, 1 out. It's first and second base, and he takes strike 1 from Ronald Duran. 164 average. He should not have swung at that. Terrible decision. Catcher's able to get to second for the first out. And Emmanuel Lafayette steps in as a left fielder. Takes strike 1. 161 ERA from Ronald Duran. 11 strikeouts. 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Lafayette hits that one. It's going to run out of gas just in front of the warning track for out number 3. Echo still leads 16-3. Connor Gross steps in. Looks like they will clear the benches here with Spence Juarez coming in at third for Blake Holloman. Strike 1 from Millicent. Ball high. Third ball fouled back by Connor Gross, center fielder. He hit that a ton. Pride does not have the giddy up and go that Will Mayan does. Bounces off the wall. It's not going to be a home run, but it's going to be close to an in-the-field home run. It will instead be a triple. Misplayed. Claudette Woodward steps in. She has a home run, an RBI, for one of these runs scored by the Goon Patrol. She takes strike 1. No outs. Connor Gross on third. Bryce Millison trying to finish this inning. As blow one by, gets enough to stay alive. That's another Friday refresh strikeout. Look at Frozen Pizza as Escrow Bautista steps in. 1 out. 1 on third. Connor Gross hitting a triple. Strike 1 inside for Millison. Foul ball. 0-2 the count. And another frozen pizza strikeout. Man, he's throwing K's up in this hizzy. Or nothing at all. 2 outs. Dobbins' last chance for the Patrol. We got Connor Gross on third base. He check swings. It's a strike. 89 miles per hour. Can't catch up to that one either. 0-2. 2 outs. 1 on third. Nelson trying to finish the deal. Hit that a ton. Looks like Lafayette, right at the wall. They comes up short, and that's your ball game. Your Echoes, after trailing 2-0 at the top of the first, get 6 in the bottom of the first, and you get 9 in the bottom of the fifth. 16-3 is the final. Nelson with the win, his 5th season, finishing with a 1.54 ERA, and gave up a home run. 17 strikeouts. 17 in 7 innings. Harrison takes the loss in 2 innings pitched. He's 0-4. Your hero, MVP, first is Kevin Creasy, threw 4 2-home runs, 4 RBIs, 3 runs. He had 1 home run coming in the game. Daniel Creasy went 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored, and then Bryce 7 innings pitched, 5 hits given up, 3 earned runs, and 17 Ks. Auburn Tigers defeat Harlem Heat 9-0. Baltimore Ravens defeat your Sox 8-3. The Georgia Bulldogs defeat Parks and Rec. Crimson Tide defeat the Sox. Ball Hornets defeat the Ravens. Trash Pandas defeat the Oilers. Gators defeat the Supersonics. Viola defeats the Office. Sox defeat the Goon Patrol. There's where we have it. It's the Oilers in our next game.